Some patients will say that their parents made them come to the visit, or that their parents are nuts and think they have a problem. Others will recognize that they have a problem with anger, or that they are feeling depressed. It is important to speak with the parent or caregiver about symptoms to get the full picture, as many adolescents are not very insightful about their moods and behaviors. Some adolescents cannot tolerate hearing what their parents have to say about their behavior, and may opt to wait in the waiting room while the practitioner asks the parents questions. Others want to hear everything, and don't want the parent meeting with the practitioner without them. Regardless of which they choose, it is important to talk to the patient about confidentiality, and to assure them that everything they talk about with you will be kept in confidence, and that you will not tell their parents unless they say you can and sign a release. The exception to this rule is if a safety issue arises, such as if they are going to hurt themselves or someone else. Then you have to intervene, either telling the parents or the police. Because this is the first visit, we do a brief introduction and keep it casual. Make good eye contact. Watch the body language. Lean in when talking and be friendly and engaging. Remember, you are dealing with an adolescent who may not want to be there.
Hello, Adam. My name is Mary Ann McDonald. It's so nice to meet you. Did you and your mother or father talk about why you're here today?
Yes. My mother thinks there's something wrong with me because I get mad a lot.
Okay, first, I am going to ask you some questions to get a better sense of how I can help. Then I would like to hear more about your parents' concerns. Is that okay?
Yes.
Sometimes it's hard to listen to your parents talk about their concerns. So would you prefer to be in the room when I ask them questions, or would you prefer to go to the waiting room for a few minutes?
Mom, I want to stay in the room.
Many adolescents choose to be in the room with their parent. If they can tolerate hearing what the parents have to say, then you can ask the questions to both parent and child at the same time. Each of them can answer the question according to their views. Often they disagree. Some parents may not want to set their child off and will not be able to answer truthfully if they are present. In this case, it may be better to meet with both the parents and the adolescent individually for a few minutes. If you want to move right into using a rating scale, you can have the parent fill it out in the waiting room and then just review it in the office with both parent and child present, or individually if needed. You just need to clarify that they understood the questions and ask them to elaborate and give you some examples. Now we will begin to work our way through the parent version of the mood disorder questionnaire. Asking for examples, or for the parent to tell you more about their experience with the child, will help to clarify if they are answering the question as it is intended.
Your answer reflects that Adam's mood has been higher than usual. Can you tell me more about that, or give me some examples of how he acts when his mood is high?
He laughs uncontrollably over things that aren't really that funny, and gets overly excited over almost anything.
You noted that Adam is irritable. Can you tell me more about that?
It is awful. Almost anything can set him off. We feel like we're walking on eggshells around him when he's in this state.
Can you give me an example of how Adam has acted when he is feeling overconfident?
Yes, he went through a period of time when he was overconfident and bragging about being the best baseball player on the team. It would be one thing if it was true, but in reality he isn't very good at baseball. His perceptions are sometimes completely out of line with the reality of the situation.